Hey, welcome back. We live in a world that constantly tells men to give, to prove ourselves, to fight for someone's attention, and to show how worthy we are. But where has that gotten you heartbroken, exhausted, wondering what went wrong? It hurts, it cuts deep, because you've been doing everything society told you was right. But instead of respect and love, you've gotten silence and rejection deep down. You know, there's more for you, you feel it, and you're ready to unlock it. The truth is this: detachment is not only the key to attraction, it's the key to freedom, power, and peace. I'll take you on a journey that will challenge everything you've been told about relationships and being a man. This isn't about quick fixes or playing games. This is about becoming the kind of man people can't ignore. Stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to share will change your life forever. The power of detachment. Number 1, the power of detachment. Man, stop for a moment and reflect on your life. How many times have you found yourself giving everything, your time, your energy, your emotions, only to end up empty-handed, disrespected, or ignored? It's painful, isn't it? Because no one ever told you that the harder you try to prove yourself, the less attractive you become. Here's the reality: men who chase lose, and men who detach. Win-win. Detachment is the ultimate form of power because it communicates without a single word that you are a man of value. Women can sense when a man is desperate, when he's seeking approval, validation, or attention. That kind of energy repels. Why? Because desperation screams that you have nothing else going for you. And women, by their very nature, are drawn to strength, stability, and confidence. They're wired to seek a man who can stand firm, no matter what chaos life throws at him. Understand this: women don't want to be your purpose. They want to be part of the life of a man who already has a purpose. A man who is busy building his empire. A man who knows exactly what he wants and doesn't compromise his standards to fit into someone else's expectations. When you make a woman the center of your universe, you're telling her, I have nothing else to live for but you. And let me tell you, no woman wants that weight on her shoulders. Think about it. When you're constantly available, constantly texting, constantly trying to prove how good you are, you strip away the mystery. You give her everything on a silver platter without asking for anything in return. And guess what? People, not just women, don't value what they don't have to work for. It's human nature when something is too easy to get. It loses its appeal. You've experienced this yourself. The thrill is in the chase, the effort, the anticipation. That's what creates value. Men who detach are not I&D or cruel. They are focused. They prioritize their goals, their passions, and their self-respect. They don't give their time and attention freely because they understand that these are their most valuable assets. A man who detaches doesn't ignore women. He simply refuses to make them his priority until they've earned a place in his life. This doesn't just make you more attractive, it makes you a man of integrity and strength. Imagine this: you meet a woman, and instead of bending over backward to impress her, you remain calm, composed, and completely in control of your emotions. You're not texting her every hour or liking every post on her social media. You're busy living your life, chasing your dreams, and growing as a man. She sees this. She notices that you're not like other men. You're not needy. You're not desperate. You're in your own lane. And if she wants to be part of your world, she has to step up to meet your standards. This is where the power of detachment lies. It's not about playing games. It's about genuinely valuing yourself so much that you don't tolerate anything or anyone that doesn't align with your vision. Women respect this. They're drawn to it because it's rare. Most men give away their power the moment they feel an ounce of attraction. You're not like most men. You're different, you're disciplined, you're focused, and that makes you unforgettable. Number 2, scarcity, principle. Have you ever noticed how people treat the things they can't easily have? Think about luxury items, a high-end car, a rare watch, or even a limited edition sneaker. People will line up, pay a premium, and do whatever it takes to own these things. Why? Because scarcity creates value. And here's the kicker. The same principle applies to you as a man. Most men give their time, energy, and attention away, like they're handing out free samples. They're always available, always chasing, always trying to prove their worth. But what happens when you're always there? People take you for granted. They assume you'll always be around, always willing to give more. And once that happens, your value plummets. You become just another option, easily replaceable and quickly forgotten. Now imagine this. You stop being so accessible. You stop responding immediately to every text. You stop prioritizing others over yourself. You create space. Suddenly people begin to notice your absence. They wonder where you are, what you're doing, and why you're not chasing them. Like everyone else, that's scarcity in action. By valuing your time and energy, you force others to value it too. This isn't about playing games or manipulating people. It's about setting boundaries and respecting yourself. When you stop chasing, you start attracting. Women are drawn to men who don't need them to feel complete. A man who's focused on his purpose, his growth, and his happiness becomes irresistible because he doesn't rely on anyone else to fulfill him. He's not afraid to walk away, and that's the ultimate display of strength. Think about this in today's dating world. Women have endless options. DMS filled with thirsty men, dating apps overflowing with matches, and constant attention from everyone trying to win them over. But amidst all this noise, the man who stands out is the one who isn't trying to impress. He's the one who respects himself too much to compete for attention instead of chasing. He focuses on becoming the best version of himself. That's the man women can't stop thinking about. Number 3, emotional mastery and calmness. Calmness. If there's one thing that will set you apart as a man, it's emotional mastery. We live in a world where everyone is reactive, angry, tweets, heated arguments, and impulsive decisions rule the day. But a man who masters his emotions stands out like a lighthouse in a storm. Emotional mastery is about control, not suppression. It's the ability to feel everything without letting it dictate your actions. Imagine a situation where someone disrespects you. Most men would lash out, get defensive, or let their anger take over. But a man with emotional mastery stays calm. He doesn't react impulsively because he understands that his reaction gives power to the other person. Instead, he responds with calculated precision. This calmness is what makes him unshakable. Women are deeply attracted to emotional stability because it creates a sense of safety in a world filled with chaos and uncertainty. A man who remains steady is a rock they can rely on. But emotional mastery isn't just about relationships, it's about life. When you control your emotions, you control your destiny. You make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and earn the respect of everyone around you. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean you don't feel. It means you. Channel those feelings into something productive. Anger becomes drive. Disappointment fuels growth. Frustration turns into determination. When you master this skill, you become a man who doesn't just survive life's challenges, you thrive through them. And that kind of strength is magnetic. Number 4, building magnetic confidence. Confidence. Confidence is the foundation of everything you do. It's the reason people listen when you speak, the reason doors open for you, and the reason women are drawn to you. But real confidence isn't about pretending to be something you're not. It's about knowing who you are and owning it. Unapologetically, the problem is, most men try to fake confidence. They wear expensive clothes, drive flashy cars, and try to impress others with material things. But real confidence doesn't need to be advertised. It's quiet, steady, and undeniable. A man who's truly confident doesn't need anyone else's approval, because he's already approved of himself. Building confidence starts with competence. The more skilled, knowledgeable, and capable you become, the more confident you'll feel. Set goals and achieve them. Learn new skills. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Every time you overcome a challenge, you build confidence, and that confidence shows in everything you do. You've been told to. Conclusion, give and chase and prove yourself, and it's LED you nowhere. But today, that changes. Today, you step into your power. You detach. Not because you're bitter, but because you respect yourself too much to beg for anyone's attention. You must to your emotions. Not because it's easy, but because it makes you unstoppable. You create scarcity, not to manipulate, but to protect your energy. And you build confidence, not to impress, but to live fully. You're here, you've listened now, it's time to act. Comment below. Detachment is freedom, and commit to becoming the man you were meant to be if this message resonated with you. Subscribe to the channel, your support helps. Spread this message and brings this life-changing content to men who need it most. And remember, when you detach, you don't just attract, you elevate.